Northern New Mexico, my friends. Everything we say and play always included in your show notes. And finally, I rescheduled your Mounsey Minute to be on the second Wednesday of the month and then hit a spot where I needed to take a bunch of time off. So we have not heard from our buddy Gavin Mounsey in actually 2 months. But we will fix that right now, my friends. I will remind you, Mounsey Minute, your exclusive second Wednesday of the month segment here on your Monarchy. He is the author of RecipesForReciprocity.com. Your Monarchy exclusive Mounsey Minute, episode 28, Spring Chi on the Edge of Summer.
This is Gavin Mounsey for Media Monarchy, and this is the Mounsey Minute. Springtime's here. The birds are out singing, and the forest is waking up, so I thought it'd be a fun time to share one of my very favorite recipes I like to make with spring-foraged harvests and stuff from the garden, which is Spring Chi, a kimchi infused with the ephemeral essence of the awakening forest and field. Years ago, I got tired of all the deflation and inflation and shrinkflation, making my money worth very little. My grocery bills skyrocket, and the amount of produce in each bag steadily decrease while the price goes up. So I decided to invest in nature's gift economy and do a lot of my shopping in the forest and the garden instead. The crops that I include in this Spring Chi are among some of my favorite crops to go foraging for in the forest, and some of them that I've cultivated in the garden as well, so I can have a double crop. One of the ingredients that offers a distinct flavor and health benefits to the spring kimchi are ramps, otherwise known as wild leeks. I became familiar with these guys when I came out east and I started walking around the forest here and seeing these beautiful leaves emerge in the springtime. And they're one of these plants that's pretty cool because once you learn to notice them, you basically get a feel for the health of the forest ecology when you see them growing in a place, because they're soil indicators for a place where heavy machinery hasn't really moved in and disturbed the soil. So the forest has always been present in places where ramps grow for the most part. So they offer you a glimpse into the historical past of the forest, and they also give you the chance to wild tend. So I'll collect seeds from patches in the old growth, and then I'll go tend them into little parks and places where I can get access to them more regularly closer to my house. That way the bees get some pollen and some nectar from the blooms. People who might be educated enough in botanical literacy to notice them, they get some free food, and I get food without having to give up my garden space. I also cultivate them in my garden as well, underneath the fruit trees and other areas they can grow in the shade. Now, two of the other distinctly springtime ingredients that I include in the Spring Chi are stinging nettles, which are extremely nutritious and they grow without any effort whatsoever in many areas. And then dandelion flower heads. So I wait until they've just started to open up, so they got those bright yellow petals, and then pluck them right off the top of the plant in an area where you definitely know it's clean and not been sprayed with chemicals, etc. I have plenty going in my yard that I leave there on purpose for this reason. And then you include those in with your ramps and your nettles and a range of other ingredients. And you beat them up, bruise them up, mix them up in a jar, let them ferment, let that alchemy happen. And you got some bright spring flavors and nutrition that you can carry through the other months of the year. I've also made batches of this where I included other spring available ingredients such as the new growth tips on spruce trees or pine trees, the vitamin C and the shikimic acid, which has all those immune system boosting benefits. This is why people make pine needle tea. And then freshly emerged goji berry growth shoots. Goji berry leaves are actually very nutritious and edible. And another few ideas that you can include in here. Hosta shoots. So hostas actually originally they weren't an ornamental plant. They are treated like a seasonal spring vegetable in Japan. So when they just emerge from the ground and they're poking out like 2 to 6 inches, let's say, before they open up the leaves, you can cut those off at the base and use those like asparagus, or in this case, put them in with your kimchi. You could also include blanched fiddlehead ferns, asparagus, a couple grape leaves, violet blossoms, red or white clover blossoms, and cattail shoots. Now, basically what distinguishes a kimchi from a sauerkraut are the distinctive flavors offered by some hot chilies. Now, usually, traditionally, it's a chili powder that's from a mild chili, but you could just include some diced up chilies of your favorite choice if you don't have access to that. Or if you want a milder version, you could use some organic paprika. And then ginger is another one of the distinctive flavors. So you're going to want to get a good piece of ginger rhizome in there. And then for me, I don't really like the fishy flavor of the fish sauce version of the authentic kimchi, so I include some seaweed, either some dulse or some kombu, some pieces of kelp instead, and that offers a lot of that umami flavor, the salt that's beneficial for the fermentation, and a nice richness, but without having the fishiness of the traditional kimchi fish sauce. Now to make this, basically all you need is a sharp knife, mason jar, salt, and the ingredients. If you want to go really minimalistic, it helps to have a mandolin, which is one of those things that you can slide vegetables along and cut off thin slices of to do the cabbage part. But you can just do it by hand with a knife if need be. And yeah, all the ingredients and the instructions are there on my recipe. So I hope you guys will give this a try, because it really allows you to take seasonal abundances that happen in the spring and carry them on through the rest of the year. And you can have those rich flavors and nutrition to enjoy in the different months. That's it for me this month, guys. Catch you next time.
I got a gal lives up doubles, hey ho, doo-dah day. All she calls me nothing but troubles, hey ho, doo-dah day. I got a gal lives up Beaver, hey ho, doo-dah day. She won't go and I can't leave her, hey ho, doo-dah day. I got a gal lives in Letcher, hey ho, doo-dah day. She won't come and I can't fetch her, hey ho, doo-dah day. Old gray goose swimmed up Beaver, hey ho, doo-dah day. If I'd have had wings, I'd have gone along with her, hey ho, doo-dah day. Chickens crowing on Sourwood Mountain, hey ho, doo-dah day. So many of them you can't count them, hey ho, doo-dah day. Hey old man, I want your daughter, hey ho, doo-dah day. To cut my wood and carry my water, hey ho, doo-dah day. I got a gal, blue-eyed Daisy, hey ho, doo-dah day. Lord, she almost run me crazy, hey ho, doo-dah day. She won't work and I'm too lazy, hey ho, doo-dah day. I got a gal lives in doubles, hey ho, doo-dah day. Lord, she caused me nothing but troubles, hey ho, doo-dah day.
Clifton Hicks on Media Monarchy, just playing right out there in the woods. You can hear the peepers in the background. Clifton Hicks doing Sourwood Mountain, G D G B D. And he says, my instrument is a Kentucky mountain banjo handmade by myself. So Clifton Hicks built the banjo he just played on Sourwood Mountain. Pretty fantastic. And pretty fantastic for our buddy Gavin Mounsey and your exclusive Mounsey Minute segments. And I will remind you, I create a separate standalone MP3 download in your Morning Monarchy show notes so you can share your Mounsey with fam and friends that aren't tough enough for the monarchy. But maybe you can ease them in with a little bit of beautiful cover art. Your Mounsey Minute cover image, Mounsey Minutes, Spring Chi on the edge of summer. A huge, huge, huge giant thanks to my man Hybrid for making cover art for bands that only exist right here in the Media Monarchy Kingdom. Your Mounsey Minute covers should look like a cassette insert, a J card, if you will. And the chat's note, regulators mounts up. He should use that. Mounsey is a noticer. We are a kingdom of noticers. Mandolin is a very fun Wednesday double entendre. Spruce Tip Beer, a brewery in the Yukon, makes this. It's so good. So says the guy who posted the beautiful picture of pancakes yesterday. Spring Chi on the edge of summer. Is it Kim Skim's birthday? Happy birthday to you if it is.